Morning, and welcome to the first session of 2021. Happy New Year! And it's a bit cold out this morning, so I've got what I think is a really important message that I want to share with you, and kind of goes like, so there's a tradition in the UK that kind of starts in December. It officially starts on the 1st of January, and then probably by about February it's all over and done with. On some occasions it lasts a little bit longer, maybe throughout the rest of the year. Some rare occasions it might kind of last even longer than that. What am I talking about? I'm talking about New Year's resolutions. So in the back of my mind I'm thinking that you usually pick 3. So you start thinking about them in December, and these are things that are things that you're going to change in the new year, something that you're going to do differently. So you might, usually it's a positive change. So it's, some people might decide they're going to eat less chocolate, they might want to go on a diet, eat more healthily, you might want to be nicer to your friends, be nicer to your parents, generally be a nicer person, stop swearing or something like that. People might want to stop smoking, drink less, all sorts of different things, maybe even take up a new hobby, learn a new musical instrument or something like that. But part of the tradition, and like I said, it starts then on the 1st of January, and that's when it begins. But part of that tradition is usually breaking the resolutions. So probably towards the end of January into February, some people will start saying to you, have you brought your resolutions yet? And you might say, oh, I've brought one of them, but I've still got 2 left. I'll keep going on, but you know, you may come to break them, don't you? So this is something that I used to do quite a few years ago, but I don't do it anymore because actually, like I said, part of the tradition is to make a resolution to break it. So quite a few years ago, I decided that I wasn't going to do that anymore, and instead, what I was going to do is, and this is the important bit, I think is a really good challenge for yourself, is when I thought of doing something different in my life, or something new, or changing something in my life that's going to be a positive change to myself or other people around me, I was going to do it the day I thought of it. So that is my challenge to you. And I thought, let's think of a couple of examples that I've done quite a few years ago. So many years ago, I decided that I needed to read more. Rarely read a lot. I'm not very good reader. Kind of, it's not something I'm interested in. Get bored of it, and so I felt that perhaps I needed to read more books. And so I started to buy more books and started to read more books that I was interested in. So some of them was Christian literature, so it's people who have written books based around some Bible studies, and then other things that I was interested in, like I'm a big James Bond fan, so there were some books that my brother had bought years ago that I borrowed and started reading them, so I read a lot more books now. I also felt that I needed to sort of learn the Bible a little bit more, and what I mean by that is kind of memory verses. It's always good to have a stock of memory verses, and I think I've shared that a few times in some of my short video clips over the past year, and that's something that I did quite a long while ago, and so I've got probably about a dozen memory verses that I go over every morning, and I've done that quite a long time now, and got to say, it makes a big difference in your life. I read a lot better. I think I used to read a few pages of a book and then get tired of reading, put it down, never pick it up again. But now I can go through a book over the course of a few days and get through it quite a lot. I think going back many years ago, don't really want to shout this out, but I did used to swear a lot, and I don't anymore, or occasionally, very little. So that is my challenge to you now, is instead of making a New Year's resolution, because the tradition is to break it, is to think, when you think you want to be something, do something different, or say mainly something that's a positive change in your life, or a positive change that's going to be made around other people, like your family and your friends, then do it on the day that you think about it. And to help you do that is a couple of verses from Proverbs, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and your paths he'll make straight." So basically what that's saying is to connect with that new change that you want to make in your life, commit it to God. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding, because sometimes we might not understand the changes that we need to make. Sometimes God might highlight those changes. Other people might see things in us that we might need to change, and we don't really like being told things like that. So it's good to commit it to God. So that's the start of 2021. So there we have it. That's the first message of the new year, and I pray that you carry it with you throughout the year and always carry it with you. So I'll see you next time. Goodbye.